What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. So believe it or not, after all this time of having a YouTube channel, I have still not really done a full video of my pre-run and my post-run kind of routine, what I do to get loose, what I do after my runs. And a lot of you guys still comment in every single video, you know, we want to see what you do pre-run, post-run. I don't think it's the most exciting thing, but you guys want to see it, so I'm going to give it to you. This is the video. I'm going to show you right now what I do pre-run, and then I'll go for my run, and then I'll show what I do after my run. Obviously, I've been running for a while, so I've kind of found a routine that works for me. Doesn't mean it's going to necessarily work for you. You should you know, try different drills out, try different things out, and whatever makes you feel best, makes you feel most loose. This is just kind of a guide, I guess, in general. I'm not like an exercise or physiologist or anything like that, kinesiologist. So yeah, take all this with a grain of salt. I pretty much only do active drills. I really don't do any static stretching or anything like that at all. Alright guys, so basically there was some wind noise, so I'm just going to voice over these. So I basically start with these high knees that you tuck to your chest with your hand. Pretty self-explanatory, just like that. Tuck it into the chest all the way, get that good stretch. And then you do kind of the opposite, so you grab your ankle, then you reach with the opposite hand down to the floor, gets a nice solid quad stretch. And by the way, for each of these stretches, I usually do about 10, or if I'm doing both sides, probably 5 on each side, or just till I feel nice and loose, pretty much. And then I'll move on to the next one. Pretty basic here, just some high knees, get those knees up. And then basically butt kickers, pretty self-explanatory stuff here, guys. Nothing crazy off the bat. So just high knees, butt kickers, get that stride going. This next one is a super great hip stretch. A lot of people call it like hurdle drill or a gate opener, but pretty much I'm explaining how to do it right there. So you pretty much bring your leg around like you're kind of going over a hurdle, then the opposite arm comes up, you kind of hold it for a second, and these get the hips nice and opened up. These are, in my opinion, a key stretch. I love doing these things. I think getting the hips loose and nice and stretched before a run is super underrated, so I just do them going forward, and then right here you see me doing them backwards. So both of them I do about 10 for each, and yeah, that gets the hips nice and opened up. I started doing these a few years ago, and definitely a game changer in my book, so implement these if you'd like. The next one is just a very basic calf stretch, so pretty much just dig your heel into the ground and lift it up and get a nice calf stretch, kind of lean forward into your leg, and that gets the calf nice and going. For this next one here, a lot of people call it like the greatest stretch in the world. You pretty much just get on the knee, opposite arm goes up, kind of stretches the leg deeply and gets a nice good stretch there in the quad and other parts of the leg. So yeah, this is a good one to do. Then I get a resistance band. This is a medium resistance band. You can get these literally anywhere on Amazon, and I would highly recommend this, you know, if you want to spend a couple bucks to get these hips activated even more before a run. So pretty much you do just small side steps to the right and then to the left, and what you're trying to do here is just keep the tension. When you keep the tension, it really activates the hips in a big way. So then I do one side to the right, and here you see me doing it to the left. And these will burn like crazy if you're doing them right. Trust me, definitely gets the hips activated. Then I just do some quick ones in place on the right side and on the left side. And yeah, definitely get yourself a little resistance band if you'd like. Would highly recommend it. Then pretty self-explanatory here again. I'm just doing some leg swings. You can do these on your car or just like literally anywhere. Just hold on to something and swing your legs both sides, right and left, 10 on each side. Get everything nice and loose. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Easy stuff here, guys, nothing crazy. Then I just grab my roller and just make sure everything's nice and loose. Hit my calf, hit my hamstring, hit my quad on both legs. And then just some upper body stuff, you know, get the shoulders nice and loose. This is a good one right here. You kind of move the legs and the arms at the same time. You do this little skip kind of thing to the right and to the left. That gets everything nice and going, and that's pretty much it. Feeling very warmed up and ready to go for my run. Like I said before, really listen to your body. You know your body better than anyone, so figure out what stretches work for you. Look some unique ones up online. Maybe those will help, maybe they won't. I've definitely tried a lot of different stretches in my repertoire over the years. Some things worked, some things didn't. And I know sometimes it can be difficult to do all the stretches. I admittedly myself don't do every single stretch every time. So, you know, sometimes I just get a little lazy, which I shouldn't, or sometimes I'm just really pressed for time. You know, when I'm busy in the mornings and I have a really busy day, sometimes I just do, you know, the main ones, which ones ever I can do at the beginning, and just get those going before I go for my run. But just do something, get something going, get things activated, things feeling a little bit warm. Never go into a run just completely cold. I know some people do and they make it work, but that's just not the way I roll. I try to do at least a little something. You know, you're not gonna look cool doing it. It's not very glamorous, but you know, it's part of running, and I think it's really important. So definitely take your stretches seriously. Gonna go for my run now, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about what we do post-run to get everything cooled down. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in just a little bit, going on my run. So we just finished my run. It was 7.1 miles, 49 minutes and 28 seconds. It's a 6:55 minute per mile average pace. So what I do post run, when I finish my run, I like to walk around a little bit, not sit down right away, kind of just get my body used to slowing down, but still moving again, because I don't want to just completely stop, because I don't want anything to get stiff or anything like that. So I usually just walk 100 meters or so. I already did that. I went to my car and got my towel. And yeah, so I'm just not stopping moving right away. Give it a few minutes. I like to get my heart rate nice and low. And actually what I'll do a lot of times is stretches I did before the run. So I'll do some of these, just kind of like a little check, you know, maybe not as like full on as I did before, but I'll do some, you know, more knee pulls, some calf stretching like this, more of these ones down low, you know, just making sure everything is good, making sure my body's still in check, nothing feels really tight from the run. I'll get my towel out and I'll do some light static stretching. And for these static stretches, pretty much I just do the basic ones like I'm sure many of you have already done or do. So, you know, just light things like this, feet apart, a nice good stretch. And I just think the key is just not, you know, doing too much of this stretching. I don't try to go super deep. I'm not trying to get more flexible for running, but I am trying to, you know, get a little bit of give to make sure that I'm getting, you know, somewhat of a good stretch. So pretty much all the basic static stretches, you know, just like this. Getting the hamstrings, little stretch on. Nothing crazy, you know, a count of 10 or so for each stretch. And then I'm good to go. Go like this on your back, leg up, kind of do like a few kicks up, and then you go up and over. Always cracks the back and feels good. Now I'll do kind of more of a dedicated roll, maybe like a minute or two on each leg, just to make sure everything's good. Get a nice little roll out, make sure those calves are nice and loose. Everything's feeling good. So I'll get that done. That is pretty much it. Like I said at the beginning, guys, listen to your body, figure out different stretches and things you want to do, you know, that feel good for you and make your body feel good, so that you can maintain running and maintain, you know, a healthy body that's, you know, feeling good all the time. Whatever you need to do. Now I'll just do my core work. I think I posted the ab video 2 years ago. I'm still doing that same core routine every single day. I just think it's the tried and true and it's the OG. It really, I just love it. I love that core routine. So I'll post a little message thing on top so you guys can click on that and check it out if you want to check out my ab routine video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super exciting or anything, but hopefully it was informative and hopefully you learned something from it. Go check out other videos, you know, get as many, you know, tidbits of information from different people as you can. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be good humans, do good things, search for happiness. Peace.